What's up, friend? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Lachey Sherelle. Hey girl, hey, so happy to have you. My girl, I recorded a week of workouts. Who is she? All right, it's 2025 and we putting our best foot forward 2025. All right, so I figured what better way to jump off the new year than to provide the girls with a week of workouts. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So as you can tell by the title, I am currently on a 3-day split. So this is a 3-day split, full body glute focused workout week. I hope that makes sense. I am a 3-day full body whore. Okay. Though it's glute focused, like I said, it's full body. You don't neglect upper body. Okay. When I say I want a big back, it's not what you think, okay? I want my back big so my waist small. Okay, I'm trying to be clout 2025. All right, she's gonna be 30. How old am I gonna be? 33? Oh my God, I'm gonna be 33 next month. That's insane. I'll drop the link to the program that I'm currently running in the description box. Look at me. I'll drop the link to the program that I'm currently running in the description box. Before I keep just rambling on about Nathaniel, we just gonna go ahead and jump right into the workouts. Y'all bear with me with this voiceover, okay? Okay. All right, so we're starting off day one strong with some hip thrusts. Hip thrusts are an absolute staple when it comes to glute movement. I personally like to do my hip thrust on a Smith machine because my gym does not have a hip thrust machine. LA Fitness, get your shit together. So girl, moving a bench over to a corner and bringing a barbell and then needing to load the weight, unload the weight. I ain't got time for all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the reps and sets on the screen instead of trying to say the reps and sets and walk you through the exercises. Like I said, bear with me with this voiceover, okay? So moving into the next movement, we have eccentric goblet squats. Now with this movement, you want to just on your descend, maybe do like a 3-4 count on the way down. You want to make sure you keep the weight close to your chest. Now you want to get, again, the full range of motion, get as low as possible. All right, now coming up next, girl, I hate these. I don't like these. I don't see how y'all like these. Step ups are the devil. I don't like these, okay? I was trying to do it with the bar on my back, right? Because I've seen the girls do it in the gym. These are gonna get substituted. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm substituting these. I don't know what for yet, but I am. All right, so now the program that I'm running does call for lat pull downs, but because I'm trying to be a pull-up girly, I substituted them. Like I said, substitutes are gonna be happening. I substituted them for pull-ups. I just did 3 sets of 3 or 3 sets, as many reps as possible. So I think on this clip, I think I did complete 3 and then just went back up and held the 4th one at the top. As you can see on my face, I was there. So moving right along, we had some half kneeling press, shoulder press. So again, you just want to go down on one knee, keep that core tight and press that weight up, baby. Okay, we're going for small waist, big back, nice shoulders, all 20-25, and you're just going to repeat the same thing on the opposite arm. When I tell you this is about to take me out, I'm not lying. They really were. Hence me starting to record from the back again because my facial expressions just they be looking scary. All right, finish off day one. We end the workout with glute bridges. This is the finisher. It is 1 set, 100 reps. Okay, so be prepared. All right, the pump gonna be there though. Okay, the pain gonna be there, but the pump gonna be there too. Make sure you keep your pelvis tucked, and you want to make sure that your feet are at a 90-degree angle for this. All right, like I said, the pain is gonna be there, but the pump gonna be there. It's worth it. I promise it's worth it. But yeah, friends, so that's day one. You see that? Let's go ahead and jump into day 2. Right, so jumping right into day 2, we are setting up for the first exercise, which are deadlifts. I'm choosing to do stiff leg deadlifts rather than the conventional deadlifts, which have a bit more bend in the knee. With stiff leg deadlifts, there's obviously not as much bend in the knee, and you're just driving through your feet. This I did 5 sets of 5 because I went kind of heavy on the deadlifts. I wasn't really happy with my last rep. Like, I just felt like my form wasn't the best, and I felt it a bit in my back, so I wasn't really happy about that. But anyways, we did it, and yeah, I didn't like it. See. So moving right along, I then went into my rear foot or deficit reverse lunges, put it that way. I think that's the proper term for them. Instead of doing what was programmed, I think it's like 4 sets of 8 on each leg, I opted to do 4 sets of 12 because I just genuinely didn't want to hold weights in my hand. Okay, I didn't feel like doing it weighted, so I just upped the reps. If that's not something you're into, do what you're into. I'm doing what I'm into. I'll probably up the weight or add weights to my hands next week, or at least add a weight to the hand of the leg that I'm working next week. Look at me limping around, girl, I be hurt. But yeah, this week I just chose to not do weights. So moving right along into the next exercise, this is kind of like an example of what I was saying as far as trying to bring a bar over to a certain area, load the bar, unload the bar. But because it was only glute bridges, and honestly that little bar was already over there, so it's like, girl, don't be lazy, just do it. I went ahead and did it. So again, just make sure that your pelvis stays tucked, keep those feet driving through the ground. All right, push through those feet like your life depended on it. Keep the core tight because we don't have time for back pain. All right, and do you see the pump, girl? You can't tell me nothing. All right, so the next exercise, we're actually gonna have a superset. Now, superset is basically just 2 exercises that you perform back to back with no rest. So for the first exercise of the superset, we have a bench press, or a dumbbell bench press. We had, I think it's 4 sets of 10. I don't know, I could be wrong. That's part of the reason why I also didn't want to try to say the reps and sets in the middle of doing the voiceover, because 9 times out of 10 I'm not gonna remember, so I'm gonna just put it on the screen, keep putting it on the screen. So the second exercise are rows. I absolutely love rows. My body responds so well to rows. If you're not doing rows in your upper body workouts, girl, what are you doing? You need to be doing rows. And when it comes to rows, you want to make sure that you're not just picking up the weight, but basically kind of like scooping the weight up. All right, bring that weight up to your belly button. Keep those lats engaged, keep everything tight. Okay, so last exercise. Is this the last exercise, or am I lying? I don't know. I think this is the last one for day 2. We have some tricep dips. I think this was 3 of 15 reps. Oh my word, baby, these triceps were on fire. I don't know when's the last time I did tricep dips. Probably the last time I ran this program, for real. But yeah, so with your tricep dips, you want to make sure you keep your back as close to the bench as possible. Again, when it comes to just my long limb self, I like to be elevated on my heels a bit, so I can get a little lower when it comes to doing my tricep dips. Oh, you know what? Ooh, girl, I did lie. This is not that last exercise, but yeah, we finished that off. So yeah, after finishing those off, I went ahead and went into the aerobics room because I already knew what type of time and noise I was about to be on with this Dirty 30 finisher. Okay, so let me explain the Dirty 30. So what you do is you have 10 reps of fire hydrants on each leg, right? So you do your 10 reps of fire hydrants, and on that 10th rep, you're going to hold the leg up for 10 seconds. All right, and then you're going to alternate, do that second leg again, 10 reps. Hold it on that 10th rep for 10 seconds. And you're going to keep alternating legs until you hit 30 on each leg. You will be experiencing burn, all right, if you give this a try. Do you hear me fighting for my life? Okay, and that completes day 2. Friend, and just like that, we are on the last workout of the week. This is day 3. So starting off the workout, I have some barbell back squats, and when it comes to back squats, you want to make sure you keep the core tight. All right, you want to make sure you push through those feet. All right, push that bar up. I personally do not like to use a pad on the bar because I don't put the bar on my neck. It's more so
on my back, if that makes sense. And as you've seen on the screen, the reps were pretty high, so therefore I kept the weight pretty low. All right, so moving into the next exercise, we have a rear foot elevated split squat. I absolutely love this exercise. To make sure that you're getting great glute engagement, you want to hinge a little bit at the hips, so basically just lean forward a bit to make sure you're feeling it in your butte rather than your quads. I mean, you're gonna feel it in your quads, but just to emphasize the glutes, just hinge forward a little bit. Now, I know RDLs, the girls love the RDLs, but some of the girls struggle with back pain. They experience pain in their back when they're doing RDLs. Therefore, I decided to slow down this clip just to explain an RDL a little better for those of you that may be having trouble. Now, when you're doing an RDL, think of you pushing your hips back rather than you bending your back over. Think of you trying to push something close by you pushing your hips back rather than you bending over to pick something up off the floor. All right, and push through your feet. You want to make sure you keep your spine neutral. Do not have your head up looking in the mirror. Girl, I know you look good. You know you look good. You do not have to make sure you look good while you're doing this exercise. All right, keep everything tight. Keep the core engaged. Push those hips back and push through your feet. All right, so the next exercise, we have inverted row. If you're still trying to get your first pull-up, inverted rows would be a great exercise for you to incorporate into your routine. It's a great way to just practice on pulling your body weight up. All right, so after the inverted rows, we go into some standard push-ups. I mean, push-ups are push-ups that are push-ups. I mean, I don't think there's much explaining to do when it comes to push-ups. Just take your time and make sure your elbows aren't pointing out like to the sides of your ears rather than kind of like angled to the side of you. All right, so moving into the last upper body movement for the workout, we have lat raises to front raises. Now, just to break down the movement, every lat raise to front raise is 1 rep. You get what I'm saying? It's not 1, 2, it's 1. Well, I stopped there. I took a little break. But when I start back up, I'm gonna show you what I mean. It's 1, 2, 3. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't cheat it. It's not every 1 rep. It's every 2 movements for 1 rep. I hope that makes sense. And just like that, we are on the last exercise of the workout, which will be our finisher. It's a wall sit. It's a wall sit plus a hip abduction. So I have my band on my legs, just about 4 fingers removed from my knee. So 6 sets, 20 reps. All right, and then you have a 10-second rest in between each set. Now, because I did not do a proper outro to this video, I'm gonna just go ahead and wrap it up here, and thank y'all so much for watching my first week of workouts video. Go ahead, like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.